Hello, hello, hello. My name's Sam and you're watching Sew Let's Sparkle with Sam. And this is my hashtag Friday Sews video. Hurrah! I have done one at last. I've been having a look through my videos and my last hashtag Friday Sews videos was 3 weeks ago, but I have done 9 videos in between and not one of them have I managed to do as a hashtag Friday Sews. So I'm really sorry if people have thought that I've gone missing. I'm still here, I'm still vlogging, I'm just really rubbish at hashtagging things. So hi, it's me. Yeah, so if you like to kind of follow a crazy sewing lady, then please do. Don't forget it's free to subscribe and it all helps out my channel. And yeah, give me a like because everyone likes a like, don't they? So yeah, so officially it's not Friday. Officially it's Thursday. The reason I'm recording this on Thursday is so that I've got half a chance of getting it out on Friday, because tomorrow is Friday and I am very busy. I work on a Friday, Saturday, and because it is now summer holidays in the UK, we are doing Children's Holiday Club activities, and so I am basically got my children's workshops tomorrow, so we're going to be making some lovely applique bags, and I'm going to be teaching some free motion, and I'm going to be really busy. So I thought, I've got a bit of time today. The sewing bee is over. No spoilers on this one. If you do want spoilers, then nip over to my sewing bee synopsis. The final one is called "And the Winner Is ... And if you do want to find out, then please have a little look on there. And yeah, so a couple of thank yous before I start. So the first thank you, as always, goes out to the lovely Jen at Jen Sewing Room for allowing us to use this fantastic hashtag that brings the kind of sewing vlogger community together and allows us to share our kind of sewing life and activity online with everyone. And if you haven't looked at the hashtag Friday Sews, then please do, because I have found, and over the last few weeks in particular, I have found some absolutely beautiful new vloggers to watch. And I'm sorry if I do watch you I don't comment on your videos. It's not because I haven't watched you. It's because I tend to watch all my videos on my screen in my sewing room, and I just don't get around to it. And sometimes I think, oh, I must message so and so and tell them how wonderful they were, and I must say this to so and so because I really enjoyed this, and then I forget because I've slept or I've done other things or life or whatever. So just to let you know that, you know, if you are a vlogger and you do sewing content on YouTube, you're amazing and I love you. Okay, so there you go. The other thank you is to all of you guys. So thank you so much. If you watched my 5 handmade essentials video, and if you haven't, go check it out after this, of course, not right now. I did the hashtag handmade essentials that was started by at Naughty Gnome, and I did it from a beginner's perspective because I'm very much self-taught and I've only really started sewing myself fairly recently, certainly dressmaking very recently, and so I wanted to do it as a beginner's kind of from a beginner's perspective. I'll get my teeth in at some point. And yeah, I wasn't sure, you know what it's like when you put out content, and I wasn't sure whether I'd hit the right mark or whether I'd got it really wrong. Anyway, I was really reassured. I have had so many lovely comments about that video. So if you watched it and you enjoyed it and you gave me a comment, thank you so much, because I really appreciate it. I'm, you know, women, you know, me being of a woman of a certain age, it's a bit scary to put yourself out there, and when you do, and particularly when you do something you're not too sure about, it's just lovely to have that reassurance. So well, thank you very much. Thank you for that. And also the same goes for everyone that's been watching my sewing bee synopsis and my sewing bee videos over the last 10 weeks. I've had an absolute ball, but I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm really glad that it's over because it's just been exhausting. And now I kind of feel that I've got the time again to get back to my makes videos and to my Friday sews videos and making plans. And so yeah. Sorry, I've just been rambling on, haven't I? I do apologise. What have I been up to this week? So this week I have been quite busy. I've had lots of family things. I've had lots of work things. I've done lots of sewing things. Probably the thing that I'm most proud of finishing this week is this, which I will grab for you, which is my backpack. Can you see? There's my little backpack. And it's got a little label on it. It says, "You are important, you are enough, you matter," because we all need reminding. And then I popped on, because I had a tiny piece, you cut out the squares, and because I had a tiny piece of scrap left, this was an absolutely fantastic pattern, by the way. And I hardly had any fabric left, but I did have a little scrap piece. So, and I don't know about you, but I hate throwing little bits away, but because I just had one piece, I wasn't quite sure what I was ever going to do with it. So something that I do, I've just put this down here a minute, is that in my sewing room, when I've finished a reel of thread, I pop it in this, I've got this little paper bag and it's got all my empty spools in, and I get through quite a few. And then every now and again, I make those little key rings. And they're so simple to make. And I popped one on Instagram and lots of people said, "Oh, that's a really good idea. How do you do that?" And honestly, it doesn't need a tutorial. It's so easy to do, but I just thought I'd show anyone that was interested. So normal Gutterman spool of thread, you turn the bottom, and then if you turn it, you should be able to pull it out. So you just pull it out, so you've got that bit and that bit. And then you need to get a piece of scrap fabric. It needs to be 2 inches wide. And I turn in the edges a little bit. So I make it a little bit wider, turn in the edges and fold over the end edge. So you end up with a strip that looks like that. And then get at least a little piece of, get some fabric glue or, I don't know, double-sided sticky tape at a push, anything like that. And then you pop your fabric onto your spool like so, and then obviously you're going to stick and glue it on, and then just keep rolling it round like so, like that. And then I tend to get a little piece of thread or something and pop it on afterwards, but that's when I finished it. But if you do that first and then get a piece of piping cord or something you've got left over from a drawstring, anything like that. And then if you want to make it into a key ring, obviously you'll need some kind of key ring attachment. So you can get these little rings, they're cheap as chips. Or you can get one of these, which is like the little lobster clasps. So, but I'm just going to put this on for now. And what I do is I just put it on and then switch it through like this. So you've got a loop like that, like a knot like that. And then this is the other end. And then you get both ends. This bit is sometimes a little bit tricky, and if you've got time, then perhaps tape that together so it will go through your tube a little bit better. But I haven't got time. I'm just gonna shove it through with my pokey thing, and the reason why we take this off is because this is much narrower. So if you try and put it on when it's attached, you won't be able to do it. So you need to pop it through in 2 separate phases. And then you've got it like that. Pop it on. Give it a little wiggle so it's properly on. and then whatever size you want it, you can either knot it at the bottom, or you can get a little bead and then put the bead through and then give it a knot. It's entirely up to you, however you want to finish it. For the sake of today, I'm just going to put a knot in the bottom. So I'm just going to get both pieces, twirl it around my finger, give it a pull. So I've got the knot. And then, yeah, and then what I would do then is get some spare threads and just wrap it round. And then obviously you can wrap it round this bit here. And then there you have it. Simple as that. Really nice. And then obviously if you do make it on, you can pop it on a bag. So you've got a little key ring or just something that identifies it as yours. So yeah, so there you go, a little cheeky Friday Sews tutorial for you. And then yeah, and then this is my rucksack that I made. It's nice and roomy inside. And I've got a couple more of these planned as well. And then the great thing that I love about this is to make it nice and secure. I've got a zipper pocket on the back here, and it's massive. It's the whole size of the back. So you can put your phone, purse, keys and everything in there. So it's nice and secure. And then this bit just rolls down. So there we go. And I've got a little sewing trip to go on next week. So that will be coming with me. And that was one of my July makes, one of my July plans. So, you know, I'm definitely getting through those. The other thing that I've done in the last couple of weeks, or since I did Friday Sews, is that I've sent off my Christmas in July swap. And I will pop some pictures up of what I made and what I sent. I did some Christmas applique on a little gift bag. Oh, in fact, so my plans for this week, as I said, work, busy, which is great. And then when I bring you my Friday Sews for next week, I won't be here. I will be somewhere else. It's a surprise where I'll be. But yes, but I will be bringing you my Friday Sews from a different location. How exciting is that? But one of the things that I've got to do in preparation for being at that different location is that I've got to pack up lots of sewing projects. So one of the things that has left over on my July plans is the patina blouse, but I've cut it all out. It's all ready to go. So that's going to go in a project bag and come with me. So I did say that some of my July ones might not be finished until August. So that is, I think that's allowed. Please forgive me. And then, yes. And then the other thing that will be happening this week is that on Sunday, my Busy Bee Challenge, which I've been doing with the lovely ladies, the lovely Busy Bees, my Busy Bee Challenge will be coming out. When will it be coming out? On Sunday. And if I've done everything correctly on YouTube, then I will have scheduled that, and it will come out lunchtime on Sunday. And you'll find out what I have made for my Busy Bee pattern challenge. And then I'm going to do another video for the second challenge, which is the transformation challenge, or the new challenge, the make something old into something new challenge. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. So it's been quite an exciting week, and I've got an exciting week ahead. So something I did just want to share with you is a lot of the YouTubers that I've been watching, particularly ones like me, just of the smaller channels, not lots and lots of subscribers, have been sharing their favourite small subscriber. And I think it's a lovely idea, because that's the way that we find these people, isn't it? Is that, you know, it's hard out there. It's tough to kind of get yourself noticed. And somebody that I have really enjoyed watching is Zelda from Zelda Sews. And one thing that I really enjoyed watching, the video that I enjoyed watching, is the one that she showed us of her camp shirt that she's been making, and that it was a different fabric on the back. Well, do you know what, Zelda? I thought it was stunning. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And I think that's how all back yokes should look. I think all back yokes should not allowed to be the same fabric. They should all be different because we're all different, and I thought it looked amazing. So if you haven't checked out that video, go and have a look. And also, if you haven't checked out her channel, Zelda, she is lovely. She is a beautiful, bubbly lady who really cheers me up. When I see that she's got a new video out, it brightens my day. So it's always a good thing, isn't it? So yeah, so if you are, this is talking to vloggers now, if you're doing your vlog for this week, think about giving someone a shout out, because it makes their day. I've had a few shout outs recently and it is really nice and it makes you feel really good. So share the love, everyone. Be kind. So yeah, I seem to have gabbled on for a really long time. And if I have bored you senseless, please accept my apologies. And if you have enjoyed it, then press that notification bell. And every time I come on and be Crazy Sewing Lady, you'll get to see it. Don't forget to sparkle. Take care. Bye for now.